Okay, my name is Eckel, and I'm nutritionist by education and vice president of Dr. Eckel, Germany. We are a feed additive company dedicated mainly to livestock and to aquaculture. We are located close to the old capital in Germany, Bonn, and we are about 85 people dedicated to animal nutrition with about 20 nations at work. Our main language in the company is nowadays English, even if we are in Germany. At the end of the day, it's one of the most interesting questions because poultry production on one side is quite similar everywhere. Genetic is everywhere quite similar. The only thing which changed dramatically is management and temperature, humidity, so climate changes. And there we have to find the right solutions to overcome challenges. So one side is, for example, typical products on the antimicrobial activity, acidifiers and so on, and some phytogenic solutions against heat stress or against some special topics related to egg production, for example. Laying hens produce a lot of dirty eggs, things we haven't seen so much in Europe. But when you discuss in Asia or, for example, Latin America, you will see it, and you need solutions for breeders for better hatchability and for layer to market the eggs better with that. So it's a wide range of different applications, and due to the different management climate, you have to work completely different. The people are also thinking different. That's also important. And therefore, Thailand office help us to understand also the region and to know what we need or perhaps not need. Sometimes the Mercedes is not the right product. We need something which is working, which makes the farming profitable. That is one of my most beloved questions because antibiotic free is, since I started to work, my hot topic. But the question is, why are you using antibiotics? So if you use antibiotics as growth promoter, I can say nowadays we don't need it anymore. But if you need antibiotics for treatment of sick animals, it's important, even for animal welfare purpose, to have the medication available. And that is the difference between antibiotic application as growth promoter on one side. I think we can drop it. And on the other side, as real medication for sick animals. That's a totally different story. And therefore, solutions are there for antibiotic-free AGP production. We have to work also every time on management topic and formulation topic. It's not only throw in something else and then everything is better. You have to have a holistic approach for a better management on the farm too. The most promising is when you talk from our side, it's on the phytogenic side. Reduce disease challenges, immunostimulation, heat stress. That are the challenges in China, but also in India. But then you have hygiene topics, for example, wet litter, dirty eggs, and so on, as I mentioned it before. And to reduce those topics have something to do with healthy animals, but also healthy humans. You get more out of chicken, so you can use more parts of it. So that's also healthy. That means efficiency is improving. Efficiency improvement means sustainability improvement of the whole product chain. And that are the most important topics for us. So yesterday, for example, we got the prize at Victam Brazil as a recommended product. That's a new formulation, all natural, without extract, which is really good working under NXT. So it's still not in India, but it will come soon to the Indian market. Okay. So, starting with heat stress, we are working since several years, and we started it in Europe with flavonoid-based products to improve heat stress of the animals and to work on the productivity afterwards. So when you improve heat stress situations, humidity is also part of it in your region. It's not only heat, it's also humidity. Then you get a huge step ahead with improvement in performance. So for example, we just finished a trial in Malaysia, so in between China and India, where you got close to 2 liters more milk in dairy cows due to application. Background is heat stress is reduced, less energy to overcome all those challenges. So energy is available for production. That are really important points in the whole production system. When you go on the second question, to overcome nutritional, challenges, that is a really critical question because it depends where they are coming from. So in your area, I would go every time also on the topic mold inhibition. Mycotoxin binding is for sure some topic which is everywhere in the market in your areas. But one of the things also for the farmers and feed millers is preservation of raw materials. And with those things, you can overcome a lot of nutritional challenges. On one side, disease control. On the other side, reduce losses of nutrients in your feed. And then you have to start formulating, and that's also more or less everywhere nowadays already. But you have to look on the raw material control. So use NIR machine, use the output of it and put it in your computer system to find the right formulation with your raw materials which are available. And what I learned when I made an apprenticeship on a farm, you have to measure also all things you are doing. And when you do this, you are coming to the right way also on the nutritional side. The question is every time, feed manufacture is different than farm level, also with the possibilities. For me, the Spaß is a must-go show. I'm here more or less every year. It's excellent for exchange in our industry, otherwise we haven't met each other today. But it's also to meet colleagues, come to new ideas. You see the French market is completely different than the German market, even if it's more or less same by size, but how they are operating is completely different. And therefore for me it's every time also to see innovation and different way of operations in the market, to see how we have to proceed also in future. But that is also the reason why I have to go to, for example, Poultry India. When you don't go and see what's going on, you don't understand the market. And that is one of the most important topics I learned in my experience.